Today, we are playing Firewatch, and I'm excited. It's a new series, new game, and I hope you guys join me on this. It's been a long time since I played this game, so I don't remember much of the story, but do you remember some of the walking, I think? Some of the areas. We'll see. But it's been a while, so it's a good time to play it again with you guys. So it'll be kind of like a fresh playthrough, I guess. Not exactly new, but it'll be something great. So I hope you guys will join me on this. I did try to play this about a month ago, but I had a really hard time getting through the intro. So yeah, I played this, yeah, a little bit over a month ago. I couldn't finish the intro, man. I was not in a good state of mind, and it made me cry. It's very, very emotional, but let's get through it together. Let's get started. Let's just go ahead and delete this since it was only the intro anyway. Alright. Now I think the audio's okay. Let me know what you guys think. I've turned it down a lot. I might need to turn it up a little more. But what I haven't tested is the dialogue. So we'll see. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Juliet. I think I did turn it down a little too much. I'm supposed to hear some music. Let me see how it sounds. Yeah, it's a little quiet. It wasn't like this in the thing. So you know what? I'll edit this out and redo the intro. Alright. 1 second. Alright. Second time's a charm. Let's do this. I think I'll still have to turn it up. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Juliet. She's about your age. Late 20s. Laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You were drunk. So what should I say? I think I'll say that you're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. Alright. Well, here we go. I can adjust it a little bit. How's that? Put on our backpack. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I'm gonna go with the beagle. We'll name him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog. A week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him too. 1979. Talk out on the deck. Summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asked. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, couple little idiots. That would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. She's absolutely right. Looks like my cursor disappeared. I'm having to, guess where it is. Here we are. Sensitivity is a little high. Keep adjusting till I get it just right. Alright, there we go. Let's check it out. No idea where we are. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Thoroughfare trails not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. It's Thursday. Julia's 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried, getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I'm gonna put myself in Henry. I think what I would do is I would ignore her. I don't like to get mad. I never get mad. What I do is I kind of shut down. I'm gonna pick this one. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. Make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Let's frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Julia was right. You are very pretty. See what I mean when I say this intro is emotional? I couldn't get through it. Because already I'm feeling the feelings. Look at this. That looks like a screenshot right there. Let me see. Can I turn off the HUD? Hide interface. Maybe. There we go. See, now this game is great. I can make thumbnails. A lot easier than blueprints. I will have to turn it on, I think. Actually, I think it might be better like that. It still tells me the prompts. think we'll be okay. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town that brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh. Bucket gets kicked. The dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered. Has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. I say, I'm not a very strong person. I'm putting myself in Henry. I say I think I would scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. Manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Again, I'm not the kind of person to hold anyone back. So I would say I can never tell this person to not take the job, so I'd pick the other option. Agree if she commutes back and forth. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She said that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost out on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. I would say we should talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they worry that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. They both decide to keep it a secret for now. Well. I do look pretty. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope, and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. You suggest that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide, this is a tough decision. I don't know. I was in Henry's shoes. I don't know which I would do. Because you want the best for your partner. So I think I would put her in a full-time care facility. But it's also, it would feel devastating. You're her partner, so you want to be the one to take care of her. But I don't know. I think I'll say full-time care facility. Just because I want, 24-hour care. I think even as a human, there is a thing called, what was it? Empathy fatigue. And it can get to you. Especially from what I've heard, partners who have any sort of affliction that have to be taken care of. It can be exhausting. It's not that I would give up or anything like that, but you gotta find what works best. I think this is the best decision. Here we are. I think there's still more to this intro. There's a deer. Our family agrees with your decision. We find a fantastic place in Boulder, over there. You see her every day. Then every other day. This is already getting a little heavy, man. I'm trying to take a deep breath with me. Go out to the bar with the old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, "If you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off." You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Julia's sister, Susan, moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You would go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by, Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes you forget you more. You think. Summer's coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. I knew the intro would be hard. I couldn't get through it all the way last time, a month ago. And I didn't even see that last one because I was already deeply emotional from the first bit. Wow. Let's go. A blinking red light. Let's go. Look at that moon. More screenshot. I gotta get prepared for these thumbnails. Alright, let's take a look inside. Can we go all the way around? Another tower over there. And there's our power. Fuel. Propane. Let's get in here. Turn on the power.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job. Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks?
Which way's west? I don't have a compass.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Which way's west? Oh.
Seriously, are you seeing this?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well?
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure.
Shut up.
Alright. Let's go. Put an end to these shenanigans. Now I'm a little confused. So shift is to talk on the radio. How do I sprint? How do I pull up my compass? Oh, here we go. So just one brings out compass. Okay. That's what I needed to know. Let's go. Still feeling that emotional intro. But we met Delilah, and she's a delight. Let me see. Is it this button? Is it this button? No, that's for documents. So how can I run? Well, we don't need to run. We just need to enjoy nature and the sounds of fireworks, the potential fire hazard.
Hey, what's the code again?
1234. A whole lot of them.
I found the supply box.
Great.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Alright. Granola bar. Can I eat it?
People just stuff these things with old food? That's how you get bears.
Those boxes are bear-proof. I wouldn't worry about it.
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo. Which is kind of what the job attracts.
Do people lose their shit doing this job? There's a note that says a guy just left his post.
It happens, yeah. You're not gonna pop your top, are you, Henry?
I wasn't planning on it.
1986. Ron. Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Dave. So, I should probably turn the... That's probably why I'm having a hard time. Where is it? There it is. Ah, here we go. Keep. Ah, okay. E. Okay, yeah. Alright. Let's copy some information down on our little handy dandy map. Alright. So we gotta go, keep going west. Alright. And I think if it's E to read, then I think I can just turn it back off. There we go. Well, now I want to know. Let's see. I think we go straight this way. I think. Let's see. Yeah. But there's a medicine wheel. Should we... I think we should go check that out first. Still don't know how to sprint. Okay. This way. Yeah. Don't worry about the fire, guys. It's fine. Medicine wheel. Let's see.
Wow, there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here.
Yeah, it was made by Crow American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over in the Bighorns?
Well, I sure haven't.
Well, it's worth a 3-hour detour on the way home in August.
Neat. I'll keep it in mind. So, I'm at the medicine wheel.
So you're near your lookout.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Cool little facts about that. Let's go.
I take it you fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort? When it comes to, how the hell you ended up out here?
I saw the job in the paper and figured, what the heck.
What the heck? I've got no ties and no life. Better go spend what's left of it in utter loneliness.
Something like that?
Yeah, thanks to last summer, the bump in Forest Service budget actually allowed for us to advertise for the job. Glad it worked.
What happened last summer that accounted for this, windfall?
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground? Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is 15 miles away. Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years, we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. I mean, what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the Gipper?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone. It's Yellowstone, People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. Like the goddamn park can burn down again.
Sorry, I was double checking the stream, make sure the audio sounds good, because we're going through a lot of dialogue, and I'm not talking a lot.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Yeah, well, I'd go with Widowmaker.
Come on, it's really not that bad.
It's a 50-foot cliff made of rocks that look like knives.
They just look like knives, okay? Plus, there's already a Widowmaker on the backside of Carter Mountain. It would be confusing.
How do you expect me to get down this?
Well, did you get that rope?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
I don't need to hear all this, but I just like to hear the dialogue.
Hey, I'm going the right way if I'm at the shale slide, right? Toward the fireworks?
You're not lost. Those fireworks are going off to the west of you. It's down the slope.
No! Oh!
Oh, my back.
Hey.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Widowmaker got the best of me.
What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Hey, there's a tie-off point off here just a little away from the shale slide.
Well, you ready to get back on that horse, huh?
Well, I can't go any further is what I'm saying.
That heads south down to the creek, but you should be able to get to the lake just by continuing west. Without any, mountaineering.
All right.
It's a long summer. You can explore later.
This game is beautiful.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
This Henry guy is kind of annoying. Like, I don't know where to go. Delilah's just keep heading west. Idiot. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. Keep heading west. I'm just trying to get more green shots here. This game is gorgeous. I almost wish the people that made this game made another one, something like it. But yeah, let's see. Oh my
Finding
gosh.
a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
Ugh, people are just the worst, aren't they?
They're not great, no.
All right.
What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
I think I can clean up. Yeah, if I hold E and clean up on them. Doesn't quite tell me, but I remember doing this. So we're somehow putting it in our pocket of invisible trash. Oh, hello.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Oh, shit. Ferret are Irish. Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
I think if I just keep pressing E. I think E is just the button for everything. I don't want to have to keep putting it on and off again, little HUD. I do really like...
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like two people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Oh my goodness.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are, panties?
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
There's ooh.
Yes?
There are two naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know.
Two?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay. I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
I know you guys are setting out bottle rockets out here, okay?
How? Because you're hiding in the bushes spying on us? Give him a break, Lily. He probably hasn't seen boobs in 20 years. He's probably still a virgin. Why do guys think it's all right to just stare at girls?
You don't know a damn thing about me.
We know you're a peeping Tom. How long have you been standing over there? Oh my god, is that what you are? just get out of here.
Ew, totally.
You're gross.
You're just some sad man out in the woods.
Mhm.
Hey, that go okay?
It's done.
Oh, wow. The music's, a little loud.
Oh, sorry. I took their stereo.
Okay, well, I guess we're all even then?
Yeah, I think so.
But seriously, though, thanks for dealing with it.
I know you can throw the thing into the stereo into the water, but I want to see if I can just take it back to the tower.
So there's no noise ordinances or rules out here?
No, but that music I hear makes a good case for him.
Yeah, no kidding.
How do I get back up? If the rope's down. I actually don't remember.
Hey, I'm back near that big rock outcropping, but not sure how to get back.
I'd head west, back towards the lake, and then turn north towards the canyon.
I think this way.
There's a critter out here. A raccoon.
I can't understand you.
Because I'm whispering.
Because you're whispering.
Mhm.
Pears, pears, pears! Yes!
What the hell?
I'm doing a crossword and I figured out the theme. It's homonyms. Pears, pears, pears. The clue was couples peeling fruit. Anyway, hope you're having a good afternoon.
Thanks.
Yeah, I need to check the map. I'm actually lost. Oh, I probably should have just kept going this way, I think. Right? No. Yes. Maybe? I think so. This is gonna take a while. Chuck, Chuck, Chuck. This music's kind of annoying. I wish I could turn it off. But I really wanna... Oh, is it finally over? No! Why? You see that? The game's like walking for me there. That was weird. Alright. I really don't remember how to get back. Now I should know how to sprint. Let's take a look. I can't? Really? Wait, no. Toggle jock. There we go. That's much better. There we go. Now we're in a new area. I'll slow down just so we can take it in. Let's jump! Completely unnecessary, but worth it. Look at this. This canyon looks amazing. This music is just driving me insane.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, you know, I'll try to make it up to you. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Wanted to get away from the music.
Hey, I can see my tower. How do I get back?
If it's the one I think it is, there should be an old trail the Forest Service closed off a couple years back.
And I'm sure their reasons for closing it off had nothing to do with safety, right?
Oh, it washed out and became a fucking death trap. So, you know, be careful.
Go fast. Because
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
damn, this is a very deep one. Okay. Let's go. Let's copy this information. Flashlight. Yikes.
Yeah, I get the sense that not everything in here is useful.
In the boxes? Why's that?
I don't really know what I'll do with the deer horn.
Firstly, they're called antlers. And secondly, stay out here long enough and you'll get creative.
It's everything.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks. NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Oh, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
No! Oh! This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
I mean, we can just kick
Ah,
it open.
damn.
It's rusted.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
I want to go into the cave, climb up the rocks, right? Oh gosh. Okay. Yes, I do. I don't want to go up there. I lost the boombox. There you go. Taking this with me. I want to hurry because the boombox is kind of annoying. Not a great first episode, but oops. No, I threw it and I. No. I want the boombox. Listen. The boombox. I don't actually know what it does, but we have potential for better music. So let's go. Looks like okay. So when I move, the boombox kind of loses its textures. I just noticed that. Whoa.
There's some guy out here.
Some guy? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Yeah, this boombox is definitely ruining the vibe. It's actually, I think it's supposed to play some creepy music. And with the thunder and everything. I think... Oh, here we go. This is where he was. And what was I lost my trail of thought. Yeah. We're getting exercise. You don't even have to climb up all this. I really wish you could turn it off. Chug. Here we go. We're almost through this first part, guys, and we never have to get rid of this freaking... Oh.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime. So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Alright, BRB, guys. No.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never. I feel like I'm gonna be murdered when I'm in the outhouse.
Feeling a little exposed, are we?
Hey, no man in the history of the world has felt tough with his pants around his ankles.
Well, be strong. You can always call if you're having trouble.
Sure, I'll do that.
Let's go.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell?
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
Pick up the typewriter a second. So here's where the music is supposed to be tense.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
place is trashed. Can't believe this shit. You hear anything?
Okay, I put in a call.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
Maybe that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Well, I sure don't now.
You will. I promise.
Wonder if we keep the boombox. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I want to know, man.
Up.
Do we have the boombox?
Hey, wake up.
Where's the boombox? No.
I'm awake. No problem.
I just
No
annoyed
problem.
the hell
Sorry,
out of
Alex.
That
myself.
storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
Should I be worried?
About what?
We can't get help if we need it.
Oh, you're tough, Hank. You don't seem like the guy who likes to ask for help.
Sure.
What I need you to do, though, is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
We lost the boombox. I'm so upset. All of that, listening to that horrible song. I'm so sorry, guys. It was all for nothing. No way. Really? Dang. I can't open these? Maybe because I didn't place it correctly. Maybe, I don't know. I'm so sad about that now. I'm sorry, guys. Playing that horrible song with the dialogue over it. I really wanted to know. I really wanted to know. But now we don't have to listen to that horrible song anymore. We can just enjoy the sweet sounds of nature. So we gotta go north and survey communication lines. So like these things? Okay. Let's go do that. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not going the right way. I have a compass. Why can't I just read the compass? I'm so used to like tracking myself through mini-maps. I don't like to use the compass that much. Unless the moon box is over here. I really wonder if I can just keep the boombox somehow. I'm so hung up on it. I want to know, man. Because there's a lot of items you can kind of collect and keep into the tower. think going down the footpath is faster than going through the freaking climbing stuff again. So let's go this way. Wait. It's the same thing, okay. Same path. This would be faster if we just go this way. Yeah, oops. It was just so I can see if there is really anything here, but there isn't. Let's jump. Alright. So to make it up to you guys, I'm gonna try and go a little bit faster. Make some progress. For having to listen to that horrible song. And okay, yeah, I am going the right way.
Oh, it's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Let's talk about Julia.
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Well,
But you're taking a little break. Or...
we're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea. I'm absolutely sure. Would you? All right, I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Julia, girlfriend? Ex? Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
That was mysterious. Why? Why could I hear over here then? That was... Is that the music or ambiance?
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it. So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
Beartooth Point. Thoroughfare fire lookout. Ooh, what's this? Oh, what's that?
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area.
I do believe. The comms wire runs for quite a ways. Follow it all the way to the top of Beartooth Point, and if it's not damaged, you can loop around back home.
This outhouse is in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I hate to tell you, but everything out here is in the middle of nowhere.
You know what I mean. Am I on the right track?
Just keep following the wire to the top of the ridge, and then you can head back.
Anything I should know about the cabin at the top of this hill? Hello? Okay, then.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You see that? It pushed me back. That was so weird. Never seen that. Creepy.
Huh. Found an old hat from a Korean War vet.
You'd be surprised how many former service members take this gig.
Well, makes sense.
I imagine if you've been through war, you probably can't get enough silence.
Interesting. Burn bed. Hmm. Pretty creepy place. Unstable too. Alright, let's get over. Where am I going again? Right, the cable lines. There's just so much dialogue and like I'm getting lost in exploring that I'm like totally into it. Like I need to talk more because this is kind of the whole point, right? We're doing soft-spoken playthroughs, but there's just so much dialogue, and I want to know what you guys think because I'm kind of a dialogue person. I like to find the secret dialogue. I like to hear their voices, but I might skip some of it because like like the toilet thing. I don't need to keep all the notes on unnecessary stuff, but we'll see.
You wake up pretty early then, huh?
As soon as the sun comes up. Forest Service really frowns on us putting up curtains for some reason.
I just covered my head with my pillow. Seems to do the trick.
Wow. The forest could never burn down on your watch.
Can you see the communication wires from where you are?
I can see the poles, but I have no idea if the wire's in good shape or not. They run a good distance up to a spot called Beartooth Point. You just need to walk along them all the way up there and make sure everything's in ship shape.
Looks like, oh no, the one's going over there. Alright. Let's go. I'm glad I got through the intro, because playing this game is really soothing. Helps. There's another thing. How should I say it? It's kind of something that helps. Yes. Maybe heal. If you're ever feeling down, you can just play this game and relax. Let's see what we got here. Five. Can't believe Henry just keeps them unlocked. Hawk's Rest. I wonder if we can go in this area. Yeah, I really don't remember. There's a lot. I know we can go down here, but... Did we go down there? I think so. I don't know.
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? The guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
Dave, hey yo. Got your note about needing to talk. Sorry I didn't track you down. Been looking for you all day. Figured you'd be out here near the canyon helping the grad students, but I guess not. I don't even know now I could really help. Anyway, we're coworkers, you know, amigos, professionals. If you need someone to throw back a case with and go time traveling, Ron's your guy. But I'm not great with that life stuff. You get it? Later on. Ron. Let's keep that note. Can I keep going around, or is this like a dead end? Yeah, I think it is a dead end. Whoa. I'd be scared to like go underneath rocks like these. You know? 'Cause I feel like just at any point in time they could just fall. Let's go. It is April. Well, end of April. April 27th. And more beer cans.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
How could these girls be so stupid?
Trust me, I never underestimate the stupidity of a drunk teenager. Also, I never underestimate the balls of a drunk young woman, having been one.
Okay, is there something around this corner? No, just a lot of that. Here, I'm gonna turn off the interface again. There we go. It always just feels like there's secrets around this game. 'Cause there's always like a path. Secret path somewhere else. Like, look at this view. That's where I walked all the way from. Wow. Oh yeah. I was saying with April, it's allergy season. Of course, so I'm sorry if you hear those sniffles. Trying to hold it in. Almost done with this playthrough. I think I'll go back to doing an hour and a half. Blueprints. We finished that. Those ended up being a little over 2 hours. Just because it was really fun.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it.
That's actually good to hear. I can send someone out to fix it. Good find.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Can't report that. Damn, they fucking drink a lot. Jeez. I don't know. Is it normal to drink more than Like, what, 3 beers? 3 cans? I don't know. It keeps going down. I don't drink at all. You know, I don't drink, I don't smoke. So I'm very curious about the whole thing. Well, not about drinking, but I mean, like... Could they have gone this way? What does this way go? This goes back down there. I just want to see down this path. Very curious, but... Very curious about, Oh, okay. Wait, can
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
just curious about, how much people take. Oh, speaking of those allergies, I'm feeling a sneeze coming on. Oh, wow, I'm gonna hold it in. So where am I? Oh wow, so I can go down all the way here? Huh. And we just want to keep going. Let's go north. Let's see if it lets us. Because there's a cache there. I want to see if they can give us some items. You know? Let's see. Supply drop? This way. Right here. Well, cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck? Why did I move over here? Where am I? I'm back here. What? That was not an edit. It just teleported me. What the heck? Okay, this is really not cool. I'm kinda scared. I don't know. What the...
Do you see anything from yours, like, the clues as to where they could be?
Clues. I really like your enthusiasm for mystery.
I'm just doing my job.
I like it. I do. I can't wait for you to give these girls a piece of our minds collective. But no clues. I can't see anything from here.
Hey, I'm out at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually used it. Rangers use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh, God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes!
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man, there's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Brian Goodwin. Oh, here we go. We can take pictures.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition, too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Was he a ranger or something?
Oh, no. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
You guys keep in touch, you and the Goodwin kid?
Nah, they took off pretty unceremoniously. Plus, what's a 40-year-old woman gonna do with a teenage pen pal?
Good point.
Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know, I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Interesting. Ooh. More information. A loose stone. Can I keep it? A fossilized claw.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
And maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
So we found the rope hanging off there. I wonder if we can actually get to it. I don't know. So let me see. If I look this way, it doesn't look like it because it's like not something you can have to. Oh my goodness, where do I go? I gotta go west. Yeah, so this branches off 3 ways. Let's go this way.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Devastating. Especially for her. You can understand.
And for you?
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it. Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, you know, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
What do you think they're keeping in? What do they not want to have get out of there?
Oh. Geez, so many things.
Should I just stop you now?
Maybe loads of hedgehogs.
Okay.
Thousands even. Full percentage points of the global hedgehog population.
Uh-huh.
The New Zealand government is up in arms. Where are all the hedgehogs? Well, folks are hiding them all in Wyoming. That's where they are. Who would do that and why? Haha. That is the real mystery.
Really glad I kept you in the loop. Thanks for all of the high-quality information.
Okay. I'll ask what's up if I talk to someone in the next few days who I think might know.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Excuse me, Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
Flapjack. Alright. I see a little thing I can put rope on, I think. So I'm gonna put that. So I don't know if I'll need to come back up or what. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Oh wait, yeah. Cool. So that connects me back there. Yeah. Glad I found that. So then we'll go back and we'll get the other one. And I don't know if it's a good spot to stop. I don't know how this game saves, but it's about that time. So I'm gonna see what would be a good stopping point.
So, how'd you meet?
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I stumbled over and told her she was pretty, and that was it.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
I wonder where I can stop. Because I don't know. Let me see. This might be a good place to stop. Save game. Okay, yeah, I can just stop whenever. Alright. I'll end it here, guys. I'm sorry about that crappy boombox. I really thought it would do something, but I'm gonna end it there. I'll play this again maybe Tuesday, because I think tomorrow I'm gonna go back to Blueprints. And I'm gonna start like doing some back and forth. That way I don't feel as burned out playing these games. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. My name is J5 with 5 5s. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.